Hey guys, just thought I'd do another video, but today I decided I'd base it around Overwatch, like my last video. If that would be okay. But today, you probably read the title, I will be doing all of my characters and their skins and their other stuff. So, as you can see, as everyone, I think I've unlocked the most with Genji. But like I said in my last video, I haven't been on it for ages, so I haven't had that many unlocks. Captain Amari is the one I've got with Ana. I've also got the Tal, the Shrine, the Citrine, and the classic one. But even though I've got a bit of money, I don't really want to spend it that much. So, anyway, for Bastion, I've got the Overgrown. I've got a few others. I've got the Rooster, the Omnic Crisis, Soot, Sky, Meadow, Dam, and Classic. But I just feel that the Overgrown one is the coolest. But apart from that, Diva, I've got Junebug, I've also got Carbon Fiber, Watermelon, Tangerine, and the classic skin. Well, everyone's got the classic skin. But anyway, with Doomfist, I've got the avatar. I opened one loot box and I got an avatar, which was incredible because, as you can see, I've got none others. The only one I've got is the avatar and the classic. But anyway, with Genji, I've got quite a few. I've got the Oni, the Nomad, the Sparrow, the Nihon, I think that's how you pronounce it, Carbon Fiber again, Malachite, I don't know how you pronounce that, and Azurite, and the classic skin. I like the Oni the most because of the shuriken, his sword, and his mask. So yeah. Also with Hanzo, I've got Okami, Sora, Midori, Kinoko, and Azuki, and the classic skin, obviously. So, as I said in my last video, Genji and Hanzo, I quite like them. With Junkrat, I've got the Hayseed skin, and the Fireworks, and the irradiated, I don't know how to pronounce that, Bleached, and the classic skin. And for Lucio, I got that last year because, and then I've just got all of the blue ones apart from Azul. So, alright with Lucio, and then my other favourite, McCree, Gambler, Mystery Man, the American. These two are my favourite ones. The Wheat, Sage, Ebony, and the classic. The Ebony or the, probably the Ebony or the classic is from the Spaghetti Westerns. But May, I have the Change, I think you pronounce it. The Yeti Hunter, I like that one because it's got the, the bayonet sticking out. The Firefighter, Snowplum, Persimmon, Jade, Heliotrope, and the Chrysanthemum. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the classic skin, obviously. And then moving on to Mercy, I've got the Sigrun, then the Fortune, then the Verdant, the Orchid, Celestial, and the Classic. So with Moira, I've only got the Classic because yesterday in the video was the first time I'd ever used her. Oh, Fiery looks quite cool. I'm just going to check out these skins with her. See if they're good. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. But she looks like a boy. Anyway, now we're going to move on to Ariza. I've got the Twilight, but then I could have that one. I just don't really like that one that much. I like the Twilight the most. The other ones are nice, but I feel like the Twilight, just the bright pink, I just like it. And moving on to Farah, one of my favourites. I've got all of the... No, I haven't. I'm missing out 2. But apart from those 2, I've got all of the gold ones. I've got the Security Chief, not Chef. The Security Chief, Thunderbird, Rain Dancer, Mecha Queen, Anubis, Titanium, Copper, Amethyst, and the Classic. Moving on to the Reaper, my favourite skin, the Biker. Yep, I just love it. It looks so cool. Comment down below if you like it. Oh, the Dracula. Yeah, that's one of my favourite ones as well. But apart from the Biker, I've got Blackwatch Reyes, Mariachi, I think you pronounce it, Nevermore, White, Royal, Moss, Midnight, Blood, and the Classic. Moving on to Reinhard, I have the Bloodhard skin, the Wuxing, which would have been 3000 at the Rooster time, but I decided to stick with this one just because I like the hammer and his fiery chest. Womb, whatever you want to call it. I've got the Bundeswehr, I think you pronounce it, Viridian, Copper, Cobalt, Brass, and the Classic. Moving on to Roadhog, I've got all of the apart from Junkenstein's mod, I'm only missing 3. If I bought that, then all I'm missing is the 2 seasonal ones. But as you can see, I've got the beigey. I feel like that's a bit, not necessarily scary, but just ugly, and I just don't like it. Neither does anybody else in my family. Moving on, I have equipped shark bait because I like it more than Mako, because I like the tummy tattoo instead of like a skull without a pig. I like the pig one that's like a compass with an octopus. So shark bait, Mako, Toa, Toe, however you, Islander, however you want to pronounce it, Stitched, Pigpen, Thistle, Mud. Why is the mud blue? Shouldn't it be like brown? Kiwi, and the Classic. Moving on to Soldier 76. I have Daredevil 76, Stunt Rider 76, Nightops 76, and Strike Commander Morrison, and the Golden, Smoke, Jet, and the classic. Moving on to Sombra, the hacker, I've got Tullum, then there's Cyberspace, then Augmented, then Peppermint. Peppermint was the first one I think I got. Then there's Noche, or Notch, Ma, and Ikendio. Classic, and they're all the skins for Sombra. Then going on to Symmetra, I've got Quipeo, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how I've always pronounced it. Oh, I've got Vampire. Since when did I have that? Oh, I actually quite like that one. I'm gonna go with the Vampire. Oh, it's not unlocked. That's silly me. I didn't look at the lock. I didn't think I had it. Then there's the Utopia, the Regal, Technomancer, Saffron, Hyacinth, Cardamom, sorry, and the classic. Moving on to Torbjorn, I have the Chrono, then there's the Gron, I think you'd say it, then the Citron, then the Blah, then the classic. Some of these have weird names that are hard to pronounce, but that's okay. Moving on to Tracer, I've got the Sprinter, the Slipstream, the the Ultraviolet. Now I've looked at it in 2 words. It says the Ultraviolet. I used to think it said the Ultraviolet or something like that, but it's the Ultraviolet. Now I've seen it in 2 words. There we go. Now moving on is the Rose, then Royal Blue, then Neon Green, then Hot Pink, then Electric Purple, and the classic. Moving on to Widowmaker, one of my favourites. I've got the Cote d'Azur, the Odette, Patina, however you want to say it, Vert, or that's French for green. Then Rose is French for pink. Oh, that's not black. Black is oh wait, yeah, that is black. So that's black in French, and then that's not blue in French. But what I like about Widowmaker is when you swing her, if you like turn her side to side, if you look, her hair is swinging, which is what I really like. It's like a cool feature that you may not have noticed. And then if you just stay still, her hair will stop moving. Then if you just do that, her hair will swing around, which is a pretty cool feature. And I have the classic. Moving on to Winston, I have the Wukong, then the Explorer, Red Planet, Forest, Banana, and the classic. And going on to Zarya, I have the Weightlifter, then the Dawn, then Violet, Goldenrod, Brick, and the classic. Then last but not least, Zenyatta, which I have Sanzang, and Nutcracker, and Water, Leaf, Earth, air, and the classic. On my next video, if you want, I will do all of my highlight intros, which I just love them all for Genji. But what I don't get is it's green and it should be red, because so I'm sticking with the warrior salute. But anyway, if you want, I'll do my next video on that. And apart from that, leave a like, turn on post notifications, comment the video, subscribe. I would really like that if you could. And apart from that, peace out.